I didn't want to get too into anything regarding the whole election and whatever. I'm slightly political, but not like to an extreme. But I was in my international politics class today, and there was a comment made before class started. I got there early, and there was this one guy, um, and he was just saying, in a context that was kind of rude. I don't even really want to repeat it, but he was just basically saying how lucky he feels to be a white um, male here in America. He says that, well, everything that Trump says, it doesn't affect me whatsoever. That's why I voted for him. And hearing that comment, especially in the school that I go to, which is a really conservative, very religious private school, it made me feel kind of confused as to why someone in such a school would say something like that. Um, and as the class progressed, more people came in, and then eventually the teacher came in, and obviously we were going to talk about the election because, hey, we're an international politics class, you know. Um, but the professor made a comment about how his daughter, she goes to school here as well, and he was saying how one of her very, very good friends who's Hispanic, born and raised here, um, was told by two individuals that, hey, it's time for you to go back. And I don't know why hearing that comment made me feel so little. Nothing really has affected me to such an extent in this election. Um, but I think putting myself in those shoes, I wasn't attacked personally, but putting myself in her shoes, she was in a similar situation as I, and we both go to the same school. I thought for once, like, wow, like, this actually also affects me. And I knew it affected my family, but I felt, in a sense, like so much misunderstanding and ignorance, and people not being able to open themselves up enough to truly understand others. And it hit me hard. I left the class for a little bit, pretending I was going to go to the bathroom, and I'm just sobbing. It's hard to be so signaled out like that. And like I said, it wasn't personal. Well, I didn't get it personally, but I felt it. And I can only imagine how crappy she must have felt. Because if she comes from a similar background than I, then she grew up with family, parents, who are extremely hardworking. She grew up with values and a good work ethic. She grew up with respect and love for other cultures. And to have someone say that to her, I think was just ridiculous. But um, it's good. You know, there's something good out of this, and I think people are gonna wake up and they're gonna try to join together to love each other. And I think this will pass. It's either gonna get worse or better, and we'll see what happens. But I was listening to Pocahontas' song, "The Colors of the Wind," and it kind of tied into today. And she was saying how um, you think the only people who are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. And that's so true. And I hope that those around me um, can get a better image, or at least open their hearts a little more. And I'm going to try to do my best to be a good example of that. And yeah, but that was just my experience today. And I felt really weird, but I wanted to share. Thanks.